Alrighty, folks, we're back. Um, so, um, one of the things that we had happen off camera that we're going to have to, at some point, I guess, deal with is we got a biter attack up here, and there was a medium biter in it, which means something is evolving. Now, given that it's up here, my guess is going to be it's something up along here. I do know there's some biter bases up there. I don't know how far this extends over, so we're going to want to take a walk up there and look. At some point, we're going to want to take a walk down here and look as well, just to open these spaces up. We don't have radar yet, although we could make it, I suppose. We need circuits. It takes 8 electronic circuits, takes an electric motor, takes a stone brick. So we're going to work towards excuse me, towards getting green circuits made, and we're going to work towards getting our green science packs made. Now, green science packs are actually pretty easy in this game. It's 2 transporter belts and 1 inserter. We're already making transporter belts. We're already making inserters. Now, we don't want to take away from what we're putting in the chest, so we'll probably pick another line off and just bring it up, and what have you. That being the case, I thought what we would do is, now that we are making gears on the bus, we would go ahead and consolidate this. No sense not doing so. So we're going to come over here and we're going to make both our red and green science over here, since we already have the stuff for it. The other thing we're going to do, and we're going to make those in this area. So let's put this down just to remind ourselves. We're going to make red, we're going to make green. Okay, we're going to make both of those over here. The other thing we're going to do is, green circuits require either stone tablets and copper cable or wood and copper cable. Now, wood's pretty rare where we're at in this biome, so we're probably going to want to do stone tablets. Now, stone tablets require stone bricks, so we're going to need stone bricks. There was something else that I was looking at that is going to, at some point, require just plain stone. I'm trying to remember what it was exactly that was going to be something that we were going to require just plain stone. So that's stone bricks, that's stone tablets. There was something else I was looking at, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it was exactly that was going to require stone. So what I thought was, rather than just bring one or the other over, that what we would do, let me get some belts and some undergrounds and some what have yous. We're going to grab all of the belts. We're going to grab the stack of undergrounds. We're going to grab the stack of splitters. We might as well let them go ahead and work. We are going to bring over a line. Oh, I remember what it was now. It was repair kits. Repair kits require stone. That meteor helped me to remember. So we're going to thread a line through here that provides us with both stone and bricks. We're just going to 50-50 the line and bring them both up here. So let's see how we're going to do this. We're going to move that to the outside and that to the outside, because we always need more walls anyway. So there we go. And then we can bring this up and over. And then we just need to bring stone up and over. Crazy way of doing it, I know, but you know what? Embrace the spaghetti. There we go. Now we have both. Spaghetti is life. Especially if it's mom's spaghetti. Oh shit. Yeah, see, so we're definitely going to need repair kits, guys. Clearly. And I'll tell you, when we get to doing the event game, one of the things we're going to do is we're going to change the time on those. I don't mind having them. I think it's kind of a cool little addition to the thing. But they're falling like all the freaking time. And I think it's a little too much. So we're gonna probably turn the time down some on that. Because this is insane. Don't get me wrong, like I say, I like the idea. It makes it more of a challenge. But we are nowhere near being able to, to make any meteor protection, considering the goal we've set for ourselves. So there is just no way we can keep up with this at present. So we're gonna do what we can to turn that down a little bit, because damn. Just a little excessive in my opinion. Alright, well that's all we can repair. We're gonna have to make some more repair kits. Yeah, so it's funny that I was just talking about, oh yeah, that's what I need the stone for, and then it drops one on my head. Of course it did. And it's neat to see the animation come through. I mean, that's kind of cool that they went to all that trouble of doing that. I like the mod. I like the idea behind this whole thing. But yeah, we got to turn it down a little bit. just because there is just no way that we're going to be able to keep up to that point. Alright, let's go get ourselves some more repair kits here. Yeah, this one really took out a lot. That was not pretty. Alright, is that everything repaired? Now let's put the stuff that's missing back. Oops, wrong direction. There. Need one there. Right, and then we need power poles. Alright, are we back in business? No. We're still missing... Why were we running 2 here? Why were we running 2? We really only need 1, right? Because we need motor and windings. Well, that was a waste. We took care of it though. Alright, so it looks like we are back in business. Now stop dropping rocks on us. Dropping? Yeah, stop dropping rocks on us. Okay. So there we go. Now, let's get over here. The other thing we're going to make is repair kits. So, to make green, we need to come out of here. And we need to come out of here. And look, we're not going to make a ton. We're going to make enough that we can, you know, get started. Went one too far. Too far, technically. There's green. Why are we not getting plates? Oh, we're not getting plates because we didn't fix up here. Now we're getting plates. Now we should be getting plates. Okay. We didn't fix all of our conveyor belts. Alright, so now we should get plates starting to come in. Yep, there they are. That'll come up here. Good enough for now. So that takes care of that one. Now for red we need gears and we need copper. We already have gears coming up. We don't have gears coming up yet. So what we can do, let's get this out of the way. Because we've got gears down here. I know, cray-cray as this is. Gears. And copper. And rebalance. Red. So now why do we not put them here? There we go. Right, so we got red coming in and we got green coming in. So we'll just let them cook for a minute and build up a backlog. while we do that, we can look at what we need for this. So we need stone, iron plate, and copper. All three of them are equal. So we're only going to be getting half a belt of stone. So we might as well double up the iron and the copper. Onto a belt as well, right? Oops. Dummy. Ooh. Alright. Oh. There we go. Alright. There's that. Right? And then we can do that and that. And that. There's that. So now but we only want stone, so on the right we're going to filter stone. And then we'll put a chest, because this is not going to make a metric crap ton at any one time anyway. We're going to limit that to 2 spaces. So we're not worried about how fast it is. I could put a third. I could run this up and then run that over and put 2 if I want it, I guess. Question is, do we want to? And I'm going to say yes. Now, what we have to do, though, crazy as this, well, fudge. Because technically, we shouldn't put an inserter on a corner, because it ends up fighting the corner. It can only pick up so much, but it doesn't really matter, because we're only, you know what, this is just a waste. Let's do this. There's no sense not using, or there's no sense using a third one. It's not going to be a pressing issue that we need it that quickly. We just don't. There it is. So now we've got some green built up, we've got some red built up. We're making our sciences. That only took a half an hour. And I knew what I was going to do. Alright, so now look. Let's see what we're going to take as far as our projectiles. Now, we want grenades because we want to be able to start lobbing grenades at these things. Landfill we don't need right away. Fluid handling is going to give us the ability to start oil processing and stuff, but I don't know if we need it yet. Now, this on the other hand is going to give us the steel furnace, which is twice as fast as the regular furnace, as the stone furnace. So I think we're going to want that because it's going to speed our production up. It's going to take us steel. We're going to have to make steel to do it, which is going to take some of our iron away, but you know, in the long run it's going to help. Can we do... This may be where we catch heck and can't build. Let me see something. Uh-oh. Shit. That was stupid. We just broke our... Well, now we know how dumb we are. Alright, at least this is not our run, right? The question becomes, can we... I guess there's no way to really find out. How many items we can put in one? I don't know. Well, that sucks. Well, that's okay though, because we're just doing this. This is our intro. We're not actually doing it for real. If we were doing it for real, I would have just lost my goal. So yeah. Anyway, what I'm wondering, because it takes 4 to assemble that, I wonder if we can make it in the level 1 assembly. I think you can now. I think they changed the game to where you can make any number in there, but I'm not entirely 100% sure. Solar would be nice to start getting solar in order to reduce our carbon footprint. Lasers, but we don't have blue yet, so that's kind of out of the question. So let's go with this one first, although it's 75. We're going to go with that one first. We're going to go with that one second. It gives us our long distance poles, but we don't really need them right this second. We'll do fluid handling. Gates we don't need yet. Engines we don't need yet because we can't do cars yet. Anyway, well, that opens up for cars though, doesn't it? What else do we need for cars? We need logistics 2 and engines. So let's do this and this. That opens up cars. There we go. And then we'll do that. There we go. There's our tech. There's our research tree. I can't believe I did that. That's the thing, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to turn that off. You can turn that off to where you can't do that and make that mistake. But I don't want to turn it off. I want to force myself to be aware enough to not do what I just did. That's the goal of what I'm trying to do with this. is to force myself into the mindset and see if I can get through the entire game without making that stupid mistake. We'll see if it works. Alright, so looks like we are now cooking along. One of the things I want to do is I'm going to throw as much of this stone in there as I can, and we'll go down here and we'll throw it in the furnaces, because I don't want to be carrying all this stone around. It takes up room in my inventory. I don't need it in my inventory. There we go. What else can we get rid of? Oh, we got 11 science packs we can get rid of. Don't you land on me. Yeah, we got to turn. Like I said, we got to turn the frequency on that down. I don't mind it, but in fact, I like it. Like I say, as far as this game, but we got to turn the frequency of it down. So there gets us that. Next, let's work on green circuits. So for green circuits, we need either stone tablets or trees. We've decided we're going to go with stone tablets. Stone tablets, we need a stone brick to make 4 stone tablets. So we're going to need stone to come up, or the bricks to come up, and the copper cable to come up, right? Well, what we can do, we can turn this filter off. Then they're both up here. Then we just need the copper cable. And we can pluck it off right here and start making, because this is going to make 4. So if we do stone tablet here, that's going to start making 4 stone tablet for every stone brick. How many do we need? So we need 3 times as much copper as stone. So one of those would serve 4 of those, right? So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's turn that off first. Right? That would do that. That would give us those. And then if we did that, did we have enough room between? No, we need to come out by 1. Alright, we can come out by 1. We can come out by 1. Oops. Wrong item. So, there's the, so we go 1, 2, right? Because we were here. Oh, yeah, because we're up. So we come out by 1. And then we put that. And then on this side, we come up here. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We're kind of going in the wrong direction with it, because we actually want to be having them come down. Now that's the next question. How do we do that? How do we bring them down to have it on the bus? Because we actually want them to go this way. Well, we can get that out of the way, and we can come down with them. Right? That puts it on the bus. It puts it on the bus. Okay. Green with the tablet. Oops. This one is going to be stone tablets. And then we're going to have a second line come up. And that will be we want that there, so we want there to, well, we can go to there. Why didn't that take out this? I don't know, but it didn't. And then we want to go there to there. Oh, it didn't take it out because we're not taking it out from both sides of it. Okay, I get it. I'm a little slow sometimes, but I'll finger it out after a while. Right? So that gives us our copper up here to supply the copper, and that's going to give us our tablet to supply the tablet. Want a second. Unload these faster, because that's going to be where our holdup is unloading. I wonder if we can do. Wonder if we can sneak 3 of them in here. Ha! Almost, not quite. Want to bet? Screw you. Yep, there we go. All right. So that gets us a few green circuits. Not a lot, but it gets us a start on them. That's the thing with any of this stuff. We are not right now, excuse me, right now looking to make 5,000 a second on anything and what have you. We're out to just get it going. We can optimize and everything else later. Right now we just want it operating. And I would say we got that. So we've got our red science going, our green science going, our repair kits going. I think it is time for us to take a bit of a walkabout. We're going to want these. And maybe these. And these. And we're going to take some walls with us. Still got all this stuff over here to work on using up. But we're getting there with it. On our way back, we'll drop this stuff into all of our burnable stuff. We're still keeping that up there to just in case we have a brownout. We're gonna just leave it up there for now. What we may eventually do when we get solar, we'll have a solar panel hooked into the system. We won't have to have that puppy there to just in case us. Alright, did we use all that up? Good. Now we just plop the rest of the garbage down here that we don't need. Okay, so let's go on a walkabout. We got a few minutes. We're gonna go over here and try and see if we can't figure out where these spiders came from. Do we have our fish? We don't have our fish. Don't leave home without them. We need our bevel fish and we need our towel. And it looks like we also need this, because apparently we missed that one too. Why are we not making yep. We are stupid. Okay. When I said we were being stupid, why did we have 2 here? Well, because the other one was putting it in. And you guys probably saw that and called me a complete moron for doing that. And I couldn't hear you. Because, duh. There it is. Okay, now we should have that being made as well. We're back to full production. Alright. See, there's one there. Now he came from down lower, looks like. Is he just wandering around? We got to get a radar built because there's liable to be somewhere in our pollution cloud that we just don't know about. So we're going to try and go out here and scout our pollution cloud. See where these puppies are coming from. Oh, there they are. Right there. See, they just moved into town. They weren't there before. So what do we got? We got 2 worms, 3 nests. Okay. I guarantee you that's not the only ones that are around here, though. I guarantee you they're not the only ones here. Although, that is a medium. So maybe that is them. Maybe that's where the medium came from. Maybe that is where the medium came from. Who knows? Alright, we're not close enough with our guns yet. Oh, and the spitters. The little spitters. Bastards. Hacked them off, haven't I? Man, they're raising Cain over there. That's okay. Only the 2 of them. Well, 1 of them now. There we go. All right. So, now that we've got these guys, which is probably what was coming to visit us, let's go up real quick. And examine this other side of this lake. Just to verify that on this map that iron deposit is in fact up there, even though I already checked it on the seed outside the game, but given the fact of how this was acting weird, I would much rather be safe. Let's grab some more fish. Not safe because we're not going to go all the way up here for this thing. It's just not worth it. Not for this short couple more days, and we're gonna be doing this for real. But there's a nice copper patch. How much is it? 6.6. Can we scoot along here and not piss them off? Oh, and there's a worm there. He spotted us. They didn't. Alright, so right up around the bend here, I believe is where it is. Now there's stone, which would be nice. That would give us 3.4 mil. And there's the iron. But you see, I mean, that's not a very big iron patch. It's going to be hard as shit to mine it. And it's 2 mil. And the way it's laid out, I'm going to have a whole bunch of landfill to get in there with any kind of miners to mine it. It's a nightmare. And we're going to walk out a little further. We'll open up a little more of this map. We're going to try and avoid biters. But I will be darned if I see anything else reasonably close by. That we can snag as far as iron. And to go up and get that iron patch, I mean, we'd have to either build across with landfill, or we'd have to come up and take that whole area and build defenses and this and that and the other for 2 million iron. And not only 2 million iron, but 2 million iron that's going to take us a whole butt ton of landfill to be able to mine efficiently. So I just don't see it happening. And I don't know why there is so damn little iron on this map. I mean, there's uranium down there, but uranium doesn't get us iron. I mean, look how much of this map we've uncovered. We found 1, 2 iron ore deposits. 2. Like I say, I think there's another one down here somewhere. But I can't even be sure where that one is. I mean, look how far south we are now. So we are definitely going to have to restart on a different map when we do this for real. Because this is just, there's no way. I mean, there's plenty of oil. I'm seeing oil deposits. I'm seeing uranium deposits. There's a nice copper deposit. Is it too much to ask for one lousy iron deposit? One, not lousy, one decent lousy iron deposit? I mean, sure, we're working on a car. We got the research set up to start looking for a car, but we'd still be driving for days to find something. And I would be willing to completely relocate everything to have a decent place, but show me a decent place, because I sure don't see it. Now, is that in our cloud? No, but if we start really going to town again, it will be. So, I mean, the other option is to drive halfway across the map, but the problem with that is the farther you get from your starting base, the denser the biters become. It's just a function of the game. all of that, no iron. So, yeah, we're going to definitely have to restart, or not restart, but we're going to have to do it on a different map um, when the time comes to do this for real. Because there's just no way. I just don't see it. I mean, there's a great, you know, cold patch here. And if there had been just that one, I mean, I would drive forever for more once I had that one patch that I could at least start with. But there is just no way to be able to get enough technology to go that far before that iron patch runs out. I just don't see it happening. I mean, that iron patch started out at 220 something. We're half of it. And we've barely scratched the surface on what we need technology-wise for trains or anything else to be able to transport it. What are we going to do? Lay transport belts halfway across the continent? No. So there it is. We've done a bit of a walkabout. We've opened up more of the map. And I can tell you from going to the offline map, I've gone all the way up to the top of this lake and all the way around. And there's nothing there. So if there was nothing there on that, and it holds true for what that patch is that I just went up and showed you, then yeah, I'm going to grab these trees and then go back into the base, because we always need the trees. And there it is, guys. So we're going to continue to march. We're going to continue to build the little resource manufacturing that we need, because that way we can make some schematics and have those ready for when we start the real effort in this game, and you know, go from there. So we're gonna continue to march forward technology wise, but we're not gonna restart on this map when we do it. There's just no way we're gonna be able to. Let me get down here and see how many miners have played out. I mean, right? Now, did I waste some resources? Yeah, I did. Not gonna lie. You know, I didn't have to build the whole bus all the way out that far, what have you. But look at this. I mean, there it is. That's all that's left. So we are and we're chewing that up. I mean, look how fast it's going, you know. Let's do something here. Let's balance this out. There we go. Since everything else is putting on that side, we might as well put that on that side. That's going to chew that up faster, but that's that. So when we do our new map, I think one of the things we're going to do is we are going to increase the frequency of resources. We're going to go ahead and keep the 200%, but I think we're also going to increase the frequency just to make sure we get the patches we need. I don't think that's cheating. We still got to build the stuff. We still got to do the no-handed challenge. So I think giving ourselves some resources is not really going to cheat us out of doing that. That's my opinion. Anyway, there you go, guys. We are back. I'm going to give some head-scratching thoughts to what we're going to build next. And I will talk at you later. Take care.